We're live. We're here.
We're live. We're here. Are we here?
We're here.
Are we there?
On deck.
Are we everywhere?
We're everywhere,
mate. How are you doing?
Good people. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to Utd'S channel. But we're here. Straightjacket podcast 163. And yeah, we're back. Nuruddin.
Man United drive me to the vodka.
They got you the vodka.
I've got a straight vodka, mate. Straight bottle of vodka.
You know what I mean? Down it, as they say. Down it. Pray for Antobio. Yes, and big up Tapping Toes, Tottenham in the mud. But listen, we'll we're facing them on Saturday.
We're in the mud as well.
We're in the mud, man, but they're sinking. You know, everyone's in the mud this season, and we're just like this, Nuruddin. You know,
was it away at home?
They were at home. So Southampton were away, and guess where they're going away? At Old Trafford, mate. The theatre of nightmares. That's what it is. But big up to everybody who's here. You know what I mean? Over 6 of you already here, man. Big up to Zayn Miassi, Arsenal fan. Big up to you, man. You know what I mean? You got the chance to get a one over Wolves tomorrow. Won't be easy as well, man. You know what, man? Nobody deserves his top four, man. You know how Nuruddin, remember top four back in the day compared to now?
Yeah. It was just to be clear, innit? It used to be clear cut back in the day.
Back in the clear cut.
Now it's like, you have it. No, we don't want it. I'll have it. You have it. We'll have it.
It's like pass the parcel. Remember pass the parcel?
Yeah. That's what it is, mate.
That's
Listen,
United,
but anyway, how long ago did I call Man United we're not getting top four?
You know what you did? I think we don't deserve it now. We don't deserve it. I'm always a glass half full. That's the problem with me. I just need to drink it all.
It needs
to be glass.
Look at me. It's not half full. It's not half full, mate. I'm a downer. I down it.
Look,
I swear
he's already down this one.
I've already downed that one. You need to get hydrated, people.
I'm telling you, man. Get hydrated, people, man.
Get hydrated. Look after yourself.
Big up to everybody. Big up to everybody who's watching, man. Listen, Tottenham have lost today, but this does not mean that we're going to beat Southampton, man. Southampton, mate. Borja, the guy up front, scored. The Hassan Hootel is coming in. You know what, man? We couldn't even beat Burnley, man. And your people are talking about Southampton, you know, man. You know what I mean? Let's be real, man. Let's be real, people. Let's be real, man. But how are you, man? How are you?
What am I? Have you heard the new chant?
Hey?
Man UFC, Comedy FC, Man UFC, Comedy FC. That's what we are, mate. Man UFC, Comedy FC. That's what we are. So we had a battle of laughs.
Yeah.
And it's like all of those piling on the pressure, piling on the uproar about Maguire. Welcome, people. Welcome to that camp. I've been saying it even before we signed this guy. I've been saying it. And Saeed, to be fair, has owned up before.
I've owned up
now. No, you owned up before this.
Yeah,
this guy's not that guy. I thought
not that guy. I thought it was, yeah.
Yeah, he's not that guy. Listen, anybody, that don't make me know more than you or anybody else. It's just that I knew his style of play and the way he is. He's just a big lump. I'm not lying to you. To me, when I look at him and Dunk, when I look at the guy we got rid of at Everton, Keane,
yeah.
When I look at him, like Connor Cody,
yeah.
I don't see any massive big difference.
There's no star quality.
Actually, Connor Cody's sick on the ball.
Yeah.
Connor Cody's the leader. Actually, to be fair, you know what? Connor Cody's the leader. Lewis Dunk, I think, is the leader as well. But in terms of quality,
Brighton sold as well now.
Yeah, but
you know the guy to Newcastle.
But even on the ball, like, are they like on the ball? Like, is he better than any of them? Defensively, is he better than any of them? So, how many times have I said to you on this podcast or on this product? He's slow. He turns like a double-decker bus.
Yeah,
he hasn't got a recovery pace,
and I tried to deny it.
Like, to me, these things are the things that I saw even before we bought him. That's why I was screaming for Koulibaly. I was screaming. So please to let the viewers know how much was I telling you.
You know, we discussed Koulibaly. I discussed Diaz. There was another defender we discussed.
Yeah,
as well.
Diaz, 100%. And I was like, who does it? And you were like, no, he's Lindelof, his partner. United bought the wrong guy.
He bought the wrong guy. Yeah,
he's on the podcast, people.
Koulibaly was the one we were talking about.
How many years ago I said, you might as well give the 10 million extra.
Yeah.
Go and get Koulibaly.
Go and get Koulibaly.
I look at him.
I know people were saying to me,
he's too old.
He's too old. He's 28.
And then Arsenal fans, I think, try to hit at me because I think Lacazette turned him and he had a bad game.
The Europa League game. They got beat well that day.
Yeah. But I'm like, okay, so a player can't have it. I'm talking about how consistent is he throughout? What kind of a leadership does he show in the big
Senegal.
games?
Lead at the back, mate.
Well, big up Senegal.
Big up Senegal, by the way, man. Look at that. You know what I mean? The whole of Senegal, by the way, Sadio Mane or whatnot. But you know what, man?
Big up to our brothers in Senegal, man.
Yeah, big up,
you know what? Our brothers in Egypt were the one, but to me was too negative.
Yeah.
They were just a bit too negative.
Too
negative. What? They were too negative playing for penalties, man. Like, I don't like it when a team plays for penalties, man. I don't like it.
Spurs get battered everywhere they go. Listen, we have no right. You know what I mean? Thoughts on Spurs, mate. Listen, Conte is their problem. But right now, we need to look at our own house issues, man. You know what I mean? We've got Maguire. Big up to you, Skullfuggery. We've got Maguire as captain, yeah. And
to me, it takes the biscuit that he's the captain. So and I put a tweet out in it. I told you at that time as well. Jose wanted him because the guy is decent for low block. When everybody's close to you, when you babysat, when you babysat and you got people in front of you, people close tight to you, then you can then try to attack the ball in the air. But other than that, when now Man United have tried to play halfway line football, exposure.
That's why I said
exposure.
Man United have been exposed again.
Exposure. So this is something that's basic, like it's really basic. But it's funny, getting on Twitter today and seeing the uproar, and I'm like, yo, like, is that levels of uproar? Is that what's going down? Is that the levels of uproar? That is what's happening now, yeah?
Yeah. I just finished Spurs for Southampton. Imagine Maguire against his high press fast team. They are. I was watching them already. They are fast.
Well, you know what?
Is a machine, mate. That guy, Borja, whatever his name is.
Listen, owned by Chelsea.
Owned by Chelsea.
Yeah. Is he Armenian or is it Armenian?
No, Albanian. You don't mess about with Albanians. You know what I mean? If you know, you know, man.
No, you don't. Mess
I grew up
in
North Manchester, man.
Listen. You don't mess about with anybody from anywhere, mate. That's it. It's just certain communities. You don't mess around with anybody from anywhere, right? But it just gives you that kind of insightful. But yeah, it's like my guy's doing. My guy's doing. What's that film called? I Will Find You.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Neeson. My guy's coming for Neil Leeson, mate. He's reversing it on Neil Leeson, mate. Taken. He's doing Taken reverse, mate. Bojan is taking the Premier League, bro. He's doing reserve.
He's doing that meme when he knocked on Tottenham's door, and now he's knocking on United's door, man. But you know what, man? I you know, the title of the video is, Lord, My United's weak mentality, right? You know, where has our mentality gone, yeah? First half.
From the top. Everything comes from the top. Everything comes from the top. Everything from this club. So I've been doing a bit more digging, right? Yeah. I said it in my podcast. I've been talking to. I've got friends who work at Man United, really work at Man United.
Yeah.
You know how bad we think on the inside. You know how we imagine it's really bad. Times that by 10.
Swear down.
I swear to you. Nobody can come out and say. People are so scared to say this. Oh, can we do it differently? Even basic operational things. Can we do it differently? You know why? People get sacked. People get sacked and get disciplined if you come out against it. That's why they have to always recruit from within.
Of course, yeah, of course.
Right.
So that and the government.
And if they get anybody from the outside, they can't have that. So that's what's happening. And for me, the bottle job mentality comes from the top because you know what? It's about holding each other accountable. So if you go join a team, you hold the coaching staff accountable, the manager accountable,
of course,
the owners accountable. They have to be all accountable to each other. The players then have to be accountable. When there's zero accountability, and for years and years, this soft belly thing's been built. Because obviously Jose was extreme. Yeah. Ollie came in, but Ollie went to the other way.
To the other way.
And built this culture of where rub my belly.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. You're okay.
No, right? It's not even about okay. It's not even about okay. It's like losing. It's been accepted. It's not just Ollie. It's been here for the past 10 years.
Mentality.
10 years, mate. 10 years.
You go 1-0 down already.
10 years.
1-0 down. It's only 1-1.
10 years. 10 years now, Saeed. So it's not just one manager. It's not one set of players. It's the club. What's been consistent in the 10 years? It's not all been the players. It's the what's been consistent is the ownership and the board for a decade. So we can't all blame all of the managers, all of the players that were bought and let go.
Yeah.
What's been the most consistent variable? The board and the owners.
But you know, big up to Flawless here. He always says United always are consistently inconsistent.
Of course we are.
You know what I mean? And it's for me, what I didn't get you know, you play a half like that, Nuruddin. Beautiful, good football.
You don't take your chances.
You don't take your chances.
Football, the oldest thing to say is that when it's 1-0, They're in it.
They're in it.
Because it's one goal.
One goal changes the game.
When I used to play Saturday, Sunday League, when we went 1-0 up, 2-0, 0-0. We used to get back to that. We used to get that mentality.
Yeah.
It's still 0-0, guys. It's still 0-0. To the game's 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Like, but if it's still like 1-0 or 2-0, to me, one of the most dangerous psychologically, not just physically, but the psychologically most dangerous scoreline in football is 2-0.
Yeah.
Because
but now 1-0's become dangerous for this team.
For United.
For United.
But because if the other goal gets won, psychologically, everything, they get energized by that goal.
Of course.
They get energized by the confidence.
What happened.
Man, you know,
that guy Wergaus, mate. Bloody hell, mate. It's like
that Cruyff turn, mate.
Cruyff.
He's from Holland, isn't he?
It's from Holland.
He's born with it. In Holland, they're all born with it, mate. They pop out of their mums and they're like, doctor's like, it's the boy, it's Cruyff there. You know what they go, it's a boy. They go, it's a Cruyff there.
You know what? He's got serious tech, you know, up front. I'm telling you, man. I'm looking at Cavani and I'm thinking.
No, because he read Maguire. He thought, because he come, that's Mrs. Maguire's man.
Yeah.
He come off Maguire.
I know.
And
then they collided with somebody and oh my God, man.
Anytime Maguire collides with another United player, what happens?
Jackanory story.
He's always what?
Yeah.
Another.
Have you seen that video, the Jackanory?
No, but I've been saying that. So somebody interpreted it now. My saying, yeah.
Basically now, that's what I mean, Nuruddin. You need to copyright all this stuff, you know what I mean? You know when you say things, that Jackanory story, someone's now is making a living off you.
Yeah, he talked about, let's collaborate, man. Let's collaborate. I've got more in the pipework.
You know when I was a teacher, that was a perfect thing to calm everyone down, you know, that Jackanory story.
Jackanory.
Because it was always like mayhem, laughing, giddy. And it's like, you know, you're thinking, what are these laughing at?
Good times, mate.
Good times.
Boom, boom, good times. That's what it is, mate. Man United, listen, I told you as well now. People are clogging on that. I see loads of people sending me stuff like DMs on Twitter saying, no, this is what you've been saying for a long time. When I said about Man United, I got the biggest propaganda machine in the world sports. It makes everybody feel like we are that team. We're not. But the dream is
we're not that team.
We are that listen, we are an Instagram catfish, bro.
Yeah, basically. You know what, man?
Instagram catfish. That's what
I've watched that catfish episode, man. I'm telling you, man, it's brutal. It's brutal to watch. So we go in there, we give them the dream, nostalgia, 99, everything. And then we get into the nitty gritty.
Look at it now. We drew with Newcastle, bottom near the bottom of the table.
Yeah, Norwich just about beat them. We draw with what are they called? Burnley. Burnley, yeah.
So it is what it is.
You know what, man? I need to watch this. We are the Twinder Sindel. Yeah, that's what we are. You know, Tinder swindler. I'm telling you, mate. You know what I mean? I just don't understand this team, Nuruddin. You know, when you think about top 4, like, you know, it's the minimum minute to get up for top 4. But these guys, they can't even get up for that, Nuruddin. You can't blame the ball every single result. The coach of the players should not.
Big up Marty.
He's got a point there.
Right, big up. Okay, Marty. But what I'm saying to you is that for 10 years of failure, the fact that you're just going to blame one manager and you're going to blame one set of players, you're not being paying attention. Everything is linked. Nothing is devoid of each other. Everything is linked. There's zero accountability. Putting players on high wages when they don't deserve it, right?
That's true.
And then you're giving them this incentive that everything's all right because by backing them up with a massive propaganda machine in terms of the social media and the media of Man United. So what do you expect then? What do you expect? Man United almost helps players run their social media.
Yeah.
You see every player when they come to Man United, you look at the players of their social media. Are they that big?
No.
Man United, you come and sign for Man United, you get millions overnight. Millions.
See that scared me.
Bring his little ass.
Get you.
Bring his little ass. Bring his little ass.
Get you.
Grab him. Just grab him up. Grab him up.
I have to be careful, you know. I have to be careful.
Grab him. Just
after that Zuma thing, I'm gonna get locked up here. Right, look at it. I'm being careful, Zuma.
Bring his little rascal here.
Look at that, mate. I have to be after all the news that's gone on me. I have to be delicate with the
wire. First of all, Zuba, how can you hurt? Look at the innocent.
Yeah, man. I have to be careful with the cats, you know.
Right.
The people are going to get me cancelled on here. You know what I mean? Where's the other one, man?
Listen,
Where's the other one?
Scholes is over there. Scholes.
Yeah, but I have to wash my feet and everything, man. You know what I mean?
Listen
sometimes they're on my feet.
No, it's like accidentally. Sometimes you control them because you.
Yo, man, listen. Like I said to you,
listen,
we have to make sure these cats are okay. So I have to gently get them. You know. Oh my God, man! I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But what was he saying? Anyway?
How could you hurt? How can you look at the cuteness?
Cute
how
cats,
can
man.
you? How could you hurt kittens like
That's
that?
it, man.
How can you do it for camera? This generation, man, doing things for laughs and
yeah.
For
the social media we're in right now. The social media era we're in, man.
It's crazy. It's absolutely and then some muppets selling it to the newspapers.
Yeah,
abuse like that. Shocking, man. Shocking.
Someone say, lad, I fell out with the club. Just watch for loyalty. You know what? Yeah, let me just read you.
Now, let me just answer Marty, please. Let me just finish with my question with Marty, right? Marty, everything is linked to this club. When you said fish always rots from the head, when there's zero accountability, right? And then that standard is not driven, but then you're told everyth's all right. The board, the owners all have to be intense in terms of winning. The culture needs to be set. Everybody needs to be following the same direction.
Of course.
Same goals. We don't have that at Man United because everybody knows it's a money-making scheme. You keep silent, I'll keep silent. Ronaldo coming has exposed everything. Yeah. And I'm glad for me personally. And I didn't want Ronaldo. I told you that, I didn't want him.
Ronaldo.
I didn't.
I don't want it for next season.
Listen, I said Ronaldo, we should have signed an attacking midfielder and a CDM. That's what we should have signed in the summer. But anyway, but I'm glad he came because he exposed everything. And I kept saying to you, all will be revealed. And what it revealed everything. And at this moment, some people can't take it. That's why they're like, oh, you can't talk about the owners. Of course you can talk about the owners on the board. Because who hires these managers? Who signs these players? Do they sign themselves? Come on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Big up everybody watching. Nearly 500 is watching. Please smash a like on the video, people.
It's connected. It is connected. I'm sorry, you can't. Look at Arsenal, who are a failure as well. Yeah. Right? Let's say if their owner was ambitious, the director of football, everybody's pushing and say, Arsenal will be challenging for the league. They're not going to be challenged because nobody's pulling the same way. No. They don't make better money at Man United. That's why they don't have the big propaganda machine.
No, they don't. That's what I'm saying to you. But we've got it here. But we've got legends, though, to do it, though.
Because we've got, that's what I was saying to you.
Legend, your favourite legend, Peter Schmeichel.
I mean, to me, listen, all I've got to say to you guys is that guy, I've witnessed it when watching Sky Sports, Man United Arsenal at Old Trafford. I tried to sneak into the game, by the way. I couldn't. So I rushed back, got on that 53. Those of you who know. 53, 53 back to Rusho. And I watched the game and I saw it with my own eyes. Him and there was a bit of a tension between him and Ian Wright. And he said, you effing black. He racially, that's one of my earliest recollection of seeing a footballer racially abusing.
Sent off, didn't he?
No, but that's what he did. Listen, did Ian Wright went for it, but the ball was there to be had, and he caught him. Schmeichel gets up and looks at Ian Wright and says, So for me, that guy there, that guy commenting on scapegoating Pogba because he's popular, innit? How do you get in with you saying top reds? You have to get your top reds kind of badges, Saeed. How do you get in there with top reds?
Out of everyone, though. This is what I mean.
How do you get in there with top reds?
But this is what I'm trying to say, though. It's for me, they know the bigger picture, what's wrong at United. But you know what? Let's just pick on Paul Pogba, right? Let's go pick on. It's easier. Because it's easier, isn't it? It sells clicks. You know, it deflects the real problem.
And how do you get your name on the papers?
Oh,
how do you stay relevant? How do you stay relevant?
Well, there you go.
Pick on the most high-profile footballer, a Man United.
He's the same guy that was saying, get Steve Bruce as manager.
And the guy that was saying the Glazers are good owners. I swear to, I'm not going to lie to you. So just research, just type it. It was in Good Morning Britain. And Schmeichel was saying the owners are good owners. Yeah, well, let me tell you something to you now. To me, Southampton manager has now got a players, forwards who want to press like the way he wants to. And now there's a bit of competition for places.
I know there is. Ward-Prowse, I take in my midfield. There's certain players I would take in my midfield, you know. And I'm looking at United in a minute, and I just think, Nuruddin, I'll be honest with you, man. I never, ever want to say this.
Still try to tell you McTominay's no Roy Keane. Captain!
Captain. What is it? He has a got okay first half, and the second half, Nuruddin, this is McTominay.
Hide and seek, FC. Hide and seek, mate. Hide and seek. Don't give it to me.
No, it's a ball coming.
Don't give it to me. Don't give it to me.
That is McTominay second half.
Don't give it to me.
You know, I seriously, I don't understand, man. Rashford, for me, I'm sorry, Nuruddin. I just think he hasn't got it anymore. I'll be honest with you. He hasn't got that X factor anymore. Up front, we've got 70-year-old strikers up front, Nuruddin. You know what I mean? Cavani, that score headers. You know what I mean? Ronaldo.
Cavani was pissed off. Did you see it? Cavani's not even Cavani's self.
No, he's not.
Because he's been rushed back from Latin America. He doesn't want to play. Man United persuaded him to play. Manchester United persuaded to keep him. Big up Victor Liang, man.
He goes, big up my guy signing Nuruddin will not beat Southampton. This team, a lot of weak mentality. Half of these
But
players,
the club is weak mentality.
I know.
Don't get away. It comes from the club. There's nobody. There's no leadership in this football club.
No, there's no. There isn't a hierarchy.
There isn't. There's no leadership in the board. There's no leadership with the owners.
You say that,
and everybody wants to ignore it. The elephant in the room. That's why I just posted the elephant today. Elephant in the room waving. Waving. We can talk about criticize individual players, but those players will never have been there if you had proper leaders that knew what they were doing. If you had a proper football structure. That doesn't mean that we're going to win, but we're going to be more competitive with a proper football structure.
Because you know why, Nuruddin? When you have like when you go into a job, right, they always show you the leadership program. Peer leaders, strong lead. You know what I mean? They show you like the actual method,
the breakdown of
leadership.
Yeah, characteristics.
Yeah, characteristics. When I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, right, trying to look down, and then I get to Maguire, and I'm thinking, it doesn't make sense. Because
he was the most highest paid player. And he was English, innit? He's English. Give it to Harry. He knows what he means. He knows what he means.
Well, he don't.
No, he don't. His ability don't know what he means, mate.
And you know what, man? It's an expensive decision we've made there. 85 million. How do we rectify that? And this is the problem, people.
He gets it. This person
gets talk about ownership. It's talking about ownership for anything. Yeah.
Listen, I'm telling you, nobody's talking. Of course.
You think the players are fit stamina-wise? Doesn't look like it. You know what? The thing for me, though, is it's just that they lack the ideas. And that second half, for me, you can't teach that Nuruddin for me. The manager, I reckon, would have said in that second half, right, guys, same thing as what we're doing. Let's keep doing. But again, they just fall off. And the mentality, the bottle, Nuruddin, it's almost like it's shattered. This piece of glass, you can shatter it, right?
This piece of glass is stronger than Man United, mate. Sorry, leave my bottle. This bottle's proper. It falls on the floor. Cats knock it over. It stays solid, mate.
Solid, yeah.
I look
I've
at
seen
the
it for the last
bottle
4 years.
I'm like, yo.
You know what I mean?
Bottle's solid. I'll tell you something. You know, most of you can understand, yeah, when you went to school, yeah? Yo, big up Nadeem, my brother Nadeem's. Go up. Yeah, Nadeem's. There you go. Yeah, big up Nadine. United have agreed to sell Andres Pereira to Flamengo, 10 million euros.
Well, dividends FC in it.
At the end of the day, bro. At the end of the day, we're happy for him. At the end, he got a chance. To be fair, he got a chance.
It's good business, by the way. But I don't really say that for a club. That it's all about business, isn't it? Exactly. Bankers. Why am I praising a banker?
Well, you know where that money's going, in it, bro. That money's going to where.
Yeah. I agree, Nuruddin. The club weakness mentality. Man United are street bankers. It's effing crumbling. Yeah, big up Victor Liang.
Bring me back to my point. Do you know when you used to go to school, yeah? And sometimes, I never used to like it, but I used to get apple crumble for dessert. Yeah. At college, sometimes.
Like the cornflake cake.
Yeah. But because that's sweet, innit? Sweet, it's sugar, mate. Sugar's sweet, mate. Anyway, I like that soft cake with a bit of, with a custard. Soft with a little bit of, like, jam on top.
Yeah.
Oh, not the apple crumble. Okay. But you know when you got apple crumble, and sometimes they made it really well.
Yeah.
And you used to get the spoon, yeah, and you tap it like that. And there's a bit of like brown crust on top. And then as soon as you just put a little bit of pressure on that spoon, crumble. Anytime Man United are put under pressure, crumble FC. I swear, we are softer than your nan's. Your nan's best apple crumble, mate. That's what we are. We are softer than the best dinner ladies in hold out dinner ladies.
How are you supposed to ever win then?
Because that's what the mentality is. And because the mentality of this football club isn't. There's no accountability.
No, there isn't.
It's we go again, FC.
We go again.
We go again. We go again. The only time that any backbone is ever doing is when a manager and a player contradict each other. Yeah, and then he'll get out there and go, I'm happy to play for this club.
We're fighting for the badge.
Let me tell you something to you now, right?
Oh
I don't get it twisted. I don't blame everything every result on the bankers and the owners. But what I blame is the mentality. The mentality is there. There's a mentality problem. Manchester United mentality has been, what's all right, everybody makes some money. Listen, Xhaka needs therapy. I told him to come on my channel, mate. United Real Therapy. Come on, Sasha. We'll give you some therapy. I'm telling you. Because they are like apple crumble. Why? Certain players are not good enough. We overhype them. We do. Does anybody think now Maguire looks like people are like, no, he's not that bad. The season before, we conceded 29 goals at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
More than Liverpool. Liverpool had 3 midfielders playing centre halves for them.
The 6-1. The
29 goals we conceded at Old Trafford. And he missed maybe 2 games. He was pressing in all the other games. And he's our leader captain at the back. Come on, give over.
Do me a favour.
Give me a...
Big up, guys. Opinion on Dalot versus Wan-Bissaka. I think Dalot is, at the minute, first choice. He didn't have a great game yesterday. But listen, I think, for me, Wan-Bissaka...
The only thing I'm going to say is cross the ball. Cross the ball, Dilla. Cross the ball.
Is he allowed to
release it early.
Doing it earlier. You know what I mean? I just think, you know what I mean? Man United are more Twitter active, yeah. As soon as the game's over, they run to social media.
Listen, we
run
are
like a corporation, not a club. Decisions made for money and hope for the best.
And what do you think then? So now the club, how can the club how can the board and the club leadership hold the players accountable for anything? How can? Apple Crumble FC, mate. It is.
That is true, though.
It's Apple Crumble FC. You've all had Apple Crumble.
Yeah.
Whether who makes it for you, your mum, your nan, your neighbor. Whatever makes the apple crumble when it's made well, it's proper cross, like nice glow to the top, and then you get that spoon, tap it, boom, crumbles, mate.
But you know what it is, though, Nuruddin? Because I don't see mentality throughout the whole squad, though. So, you know, you can say Ronaldo's got it, but he's 37. You can say this player's got it. This is, you know what I mean? Like, I personally, Nuruddin, for me, right? I just don't know whenever United are going to get to that level, like, you know, because if we're struggling for top 4 people, I mean, when are you going to get to the winner gets to the title?
Nah, mate, we're not set up to win a title. I told you that a long time ago. What do I think about the Zuma? Somebody just asked me about the Zuma. Listen, I blocked about 10 people, 10 Muppets yesterday who were trying to justify animal abuse. Who were saying, oh, it's not that bad and you shouldn't pick. I'm like, no, it's the innocence. Pets are innocent. You know the innocence of pets. Like, I could... Saeed, please let the people know how much have they smashed this flat up?
Listen, everywhere, mate, everywhere.
All of the plants used to be, how many plants used to be behind you?
Used to be lovely plants there. Used to be lovely.
Plants all over there.
Yeah.
2 plants I had down here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? If you were to see what they were doing now, you know. Oh my God, people. Give me 1 sec.
What is doing? Look what he's doing.
If honestly, if you were to see what they were doing here, mate, it's crazy, but I am. Let me get this. Let me get this.
But I could never look at him.
Honestly,
I could never in my life do anything. I grab them and I give them a hug.
I don't know what they're doing here, mate. No, this. Can you sort them out, please? Can you sort them out?
No, let them reign free, man. Let them run free. I just try to talk to them. I'm like, go on, boys, rumble.
Oh
They're
my
rumbling.
God, mate. Yeah, definitely.
When they go on the
Zuma
rumble,
could never come to this.
Zuma, you know what I will do? I will knock Zuma out, man. I'll dash him out that balcony,
man,
mate.
you have to get
him
out,
what I'll
mate.
be telling Zumas? Pick up somebody your own size, man. I'm your own size. Come pick on me.
God, mate.
Come try to kick me, rude boy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's try to do it. Let's see where that gets you.
Oh my
For me,
God.
what he did was disgusting and despicable.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's this because you know what? They can't talk. They can't talk. So abusing them for the camera, and for the laughs.
Yeah.
That's you're doing it for the camera and the laughs. No, mate.
And then you got my guy, Chris Kirkland, you know what I mean?
Oh, he's another Muppet as well, man.
Oh my God.
To me,
you know what, man? I've had enough of everything.
He just proved himself how closet race. He doesn't understand racism.
Look at this.
He doesn't understand racism.
Nah, I'm not gonna read that super chat because we're not gonna laugh about the situation. You know what I mean?
No, we're not.
I refuse to watch Man United anymore. No more torture.
No, that's what. To me, honestly, so you know, I love cats. I love dogs. I've got love for all these things. Yeah, all animals and all beings. I don't want people being abused. Full stop.
Yeah.
I don't want whether it's animals, whether it's pets. But animal cruelty is real.
No, 100%. You know what it is, yeah.
It's so real.
Just, you know what I mean? Like I said to you,
and
these
Zuma is
football players, man. I just think
Muppet.
it goes beyond like You know,
it's a joke.
These football players that we idolize, Nordin, and people idolize. You know, they're human beings at the end of the day, yeah. But we try to put them above the law, and we try to put them, you know. And I think they're special human beings, you know.
No, they're not.
You know, they're gonna do this, but most of it doesn't get exposed.
Yeah,
most of it's not out there in the social media. If you looked at what happened back in the day, and you've seen loads of stuff in your day, you know what I mean? Like it's just a mad world, man. But again, what I don't...
Rooney coming out now saying, I remember twice I stopped people from taking photos of Rooney in a really bad way. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, when people are like, Rooney's like own up to his drinking culture, I'm like, I was there, I saw it.
Yeah, of course.
I saw it with my own eyes.
You know, one thing I want to say, Nordin, I don't like this cancel culture on social media. You know, people that just want to drive their agenda, you know, just because it fits their whatever they want to say.
I mean, look at Joe Rogan. Mainstream media are using anti-black racism to try to get at Joe Rogan.
There you go.
When do you care about black people, mainstream media? You uphold systems that abuse and murder black people. So what are you talking about? You actually spread more false lies about minorities.
There you go. So,
do you know
again,
what I mean?
I don't like this cancel
so why are you trying to cancel Joe Rogan? Because Joe Rogan's got more views and he's just jealous. He's just jealous. He gets more views. Do I agree with Joe Rogan? No, I don't. No, I don't. But I'm not here to censor anybody. I'm one black person. I'm one black person. You see, because they have to. After I always say, and I told you, it's like clockwork. After a disappointing result, what happens the next day?
God, this club, man, it's just...
Neil Ashton sat there with the files in it of all players. Sent us out to the cronies. After every bad, disappointing result, we're linked with a player. Tweet.
And that's the same player we could have got. You know that? Because they bought him on loan, do you know that? And then they had to buy him. This is what I mean, man.
We were there. We were at Old Trafford when he played for
Anderlecht. Yeah,
Anderlecht. He was 17 years old. He was 17 years old. Yeah, 17. He was the captain. 17. He was the captain.
The media control the narrative. Absolutely. More than 600 is watching, people. Only 250 likes. People. Get the likes up, people.
Smash that like.
You're watching right now. Get the likes up.
You're not going to get this Straightjacket from everything, people.
Top 4 right now, dude. It's getting a bit of concerning, you know. When you look at the table, right?
Come
on, you know what? It's getting a bit
concerning. I'm not going to lie to you. Listen, let me say something to all United fans. For your mental health, don't watch Man United thinking, look.
Mate, they're causing
Look at the rumble. Look at the rumble. It's time to rumble, Saeed. Look how they're rumbling. Oh
my God! It's a rumble tumble around here. Let me read you the table.
It's like a UFC.
West Ham currently are playing fourth. Are in 4th position.
How many games have we got over Tottenham now?
Over Tottenham, we have 2 games in hand. They have 2 games in hand of us, but we have a game in hand as well. So they'll have 3 games in hand. Look on Man City.
So we just say no. We just say 2 games because we take
2 games. Two games. So we supposedly beat Brighton. And supposedly beat Southampton. You know what I mean? We'd be on, let's say, 40, so 39, 40, 41, 42. We'd be on 45 points. But the problem is, Nuruddin, the games in hand don't count anymore.
And who have you got the games in hand over?
It's Brighton. Brighton at home. And then we got Southampton.
So
they're not easy games anymore, Nuruddin.
So I've got a message for all United fans. Don't watch Manchester United thinking about top 4. Forget about top 4. Just enjoy and watch the game. Just try to enjoy and watch the game. That's all you can do.
But you can't enjoy the game, though. That's the problem.
Well, don't think about it. If you do, you're going to give yourself a heart attack or high blood pressure. Stop it.
That's the problem, though, Lord. And our fixtures they're not easy, man. When you look at the fixtures United have got, if you look at the fixtures, of my United fixtures right now,
Spurs, City, Liverpool.
You know what, man? It's not easy, man. Southampton at home, 12:30 kickoff. I don't think we've won a 12:30 kickoff. There's only Leeds, but everybody beats Leeds. So can you really count them in?
Was Newcastle early as well?
No, that was a 3 o'clock kickoff, I think. Brighton at home on Tuesday, 8:15 kickoff on a Champions League night normally. You know, are you confident in Brighton?
No.
So would you say that's 3 points? I don't know. Leeds away.
On current form, Brighton, that game could be a draw or they could beat us.
Leeds away, you don't know.
There we go. We drew there last year.
We drew there last season. And with the fans.
Yeah, they changed it. They changed
the fans, mate. Oh my God. They'll be up for that game, people. Tell people about the Leeds and United rivalry. For people that don't really know.
No other football fans hate Man United. It's not banter. It's not rivalry. It's pure hatred. They hate us, man.
They hate us.
I went there once. I've told the story many times on here. Never again. Never again. You know, one of the nicest experiences I ever had as a United fan, going to Fulham. Even when we drew and we got beat. I remember when Scholes got sent off. I was there, mate. One of the nice days away, mate.
Next match for Southampton is 6:30 a.m. in the USA, and I ain't waking up. You know what, Muhammad Ali? I don't blame you. Atletico Madrid, Champions League. Are you confident in that?
Nope.
Man United versus Watford, 3:00 kickoff. Fight for their lives. You know what I mean? It's you know what, man.
Roy Hodgson knows how to win at Old Trafford.
Yeah, well, he's done it.
He's done it a couple of times.
He's done it a couple of times.
He knows how to win at Old Trafford.
Learning. Then that's where it gets sticky. Man City away, Tottenham at home, sandwich in between Man United versus Atletico Madrid, Liverpool away, Leicester at home, Everton away, Norwich at home, Arsenal away.
No, mate.
You know what, man, Nuruddin? I don't know, man. This top four for me.
And then you look at the bench now, innit? You get out Donny and Martial.
Oh my God, man!
I would rather have Mata and Lingard gone and had Donny and Martial on the bench. Yeah. On the bench.
These cats are causing havoc, by the way, people.
No, I'm gonna grab one.
I seriously don't know, because at the end of the day, guys, it's about mentality. You know, when clubs don't have the mentality, Nuruddin, and especially Man United in that second half, Nuruddin, we might as well not play that second half. We might as well not play the extra time against Middlesbrough.
All I'm saying to you, as soon as they came out, you can see Sean Dyche going, get in their faces, don't give it high octane, get the crowd involved. As soon as they did that, Man United are like, we'll lie down. Just like, all right, how Lukaku do that to us. Yeah. They don't even think how to do I never see Man United doing tactical fouling, slowing the game down, slowing the tempo down. I never see that. Tactical fouls. We were just giving the ball back to them, getting it back, giving it back to them, getting it back, and then they got the goal, and it was well deserved. And if it wasn't for De Gea, again, if he didn't save that, if that was more in the
people
corner,
are blaming De Gea though.
Nah, they're having a laugh, mate.
People are blaming De Gea.
He's been the best player for us.
Look at the propaganda, man. Big up to Rob Dawson on DSPN, another crony.
If he comes, it's gonna come. It's gonna be Pochettino, and I'm gonna tell you now.
Honestly, I'm not.
You're gonna regret this, people. He's gonna be the biggest yes man at Man United. They're gonna give him more contract, more years, and then top four is the only thing he's gonna be asked to do. Yeah. And I'm telling you now, his ceiling is done. His ceiling is done. Look at his percentages of wins compared to Good Evening and Tuchel. Not even close. How can you lose the league when you go there? Like, they've all won the treble. They've all won the treble. Ten Hag, to me, is the guy that you put a proper support around. And you give him, because then he wants to go as well. He's leaving. He come out already. He's leaving.
He's the whole situation over by the way.
He's
solidarity to the woman.
All the women that he's been abusing. Yeah. But anyway, so Pochettino is our new manager. I've already said that. Pochettino.
You know what? I'm going to be on here on the Straightjacket podcast, and I'll say it right now. Man United shouldn't go for Pochettino.
So he used to be your guy. What were you sing? Sing it for them.
It's magic.
You know. Olacino. It's not Pochettino. He's magic, you know. Mauricio Olacino, mate. Olicino.
We used to have wars on here, you know. The Oli versus Poch. You know what, though, Nuruddin? Yeah.
Nah, sorry.
You know, Oli. No,
you know that his ceiling's done, innit? You know that.
No, I don't want Poch. I want Ten Hag people. Because at the end of the day, I don't know if Pochettino is the answer right now for Man United. I just think Ten Hag, with the package he's going to come with, and the whole feeling that for me he can, enable United to play this new brand of football. For me, Pochettino, Poch is the only person in the era Man United manager can say he finished above all the big teams and lost the league to Leicester. Well, you know what it is here for me, Poch can still win the Champions League. Poch will probably win the league, and I see how he does for the rest of the season before he comes. Well, I don't think we're going to wait till the season. It will be done by around March, April. They want to get this done as soon as possible. You know what I mean? You know how PSG just sack managers anyway for fun. But I'm not sure, Nuruddin. I just think Ten Hag, if Man United a serious football club, they would go and get Ten Hag, because that could be almost like Klopp moment.
It would be. He's, in terms of coaching, he is the guy that would bring the coaching. We will notice the difference within 6-7 weeks, because he'll bring his own fitness coaches in.
Everyone.
And for me, he's way ahead. The idea that people go, he's not managed in the Premier League. Did Klopp manage in the Premier League? To me, you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I take Potter instead of Pochettino. I would.
Would you?
I would. By the way, Newcastle have just signed one of the best British directors of football.
I was going to say that to you, though. crazy. Newcastle United.
I told you, Matt. I said it, Saeed. Let it be known. I know I always tell you I told you. Because I have told you, Saeed.
Tell them the date.
I have told you, right? Newcastle will be challenging for the Premier League before Manchester United do. Mark my words. Whether they go down this season or not, because Dan Ashworth, is that his name? Dan Ashworth. He's 6.
Why can't United go in for that?
Dan Ashworth? Mate, not about that.
Why do we have to give Ralph advisory role? You know how crazy, how criminal this is, yeah, people. How can this Dan Ashworth, come in and he's the director of football straight away?
Yeah. But let me just get to this brother here. Don, have you ever been wrong about anything? So you've never been wrong about anything?
Nah, leave. That's my guy, man. Big up to him.
It's all about opinions,
I know
bro.
you mean, though.
It's all about opinions.
I know, man. Listen,
sometimes you have to call it.
I would
but
never.
Saeed admits it. Some people are now jumping on a bandwagon. Like, it's 2 years too late. Now, some people could say the same about me, about Rashford, but I think Rashford has not been developed. He's not been coached properly.
Will he ever develop?
I think if he got Ten Hag, 100% he'll be coached.
I disagree.
If I'm not going to lie to you, he's still young enough to learn, and Ten Hag will say, get your head up, son.
Get your head up, son, yeah. You know what I mean?
Don't just look down on the ball. Get your head up.
On the pitch when there's about 50,000 fans?
He will say, get your head up and look for the pass. Stop trying to take people on every time. Choose when to take people on.
I'm not sure.
It's about decision making. I've seen it, Saeed. I've seen it with my own eyes. I saw the likes of Welbeck, Nani, because Nani.
No, please, no.
No, listen to me.
Don't compare Nani.
No, I'm talking about Nani. No, Nani, his decision making was horrendous at times.
Yeah, I know, but
he learned to make the decision because he was told, he was coached. Yeah. He was coached and done individual one-to-one coaching so that he makes the right. Do you think Ronaldo? People think Cristiano Ronaldo came and was a complete player. No. Ronaldo used to be horrendous. He used to just want to keep the ball and rip people. Yeah. They told him, be a killer. How to be a killer. Man United coached him one-on-one sessions and said, decision-making.
But decision-making, you either got it or you haven't.
No, it can be coached.
I don't think it can be coached.
It can be coached. I've seen it. Trust me on this one. I've seen it. Watch. I want you to go and find tapes of Cristiano. Keep it on YouTube. No, Cristiano.
We don't want to do that.
No, but Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't making the right. That's why.
But when did he develop though?
I would say
when did he develop? Properly?
From 18.
2016.
From 18.
When did he fully function though?
Fully function to 21, 22 is when he come into his.
So 20. So what I'm saying, no. I think it was 2006-7 season is when you seen the Ronaldo came after the World Cup, and for me that's when he flourished.
No. But before that, he was making the right decisions and improving already.
Yeah, of course he was improving. I know that.
When he left Man United, he was a complete player.
Yeah,
but before that, guys, like in it, till he was about 22, 23.
What did you say then? 21 to 24.
No. He came at 18.
Yeah.
He was raw. He's still a match winner. He still had the amazing.
In 2006, he was 21.
Yeah, right. So from age of 21 is when it became.
Of course.
When it became.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say to you. 21
because
to 24.
Why? Because he was individually coached. Yeah. He was told when to hold it. Listen. When to hold the ball. And when to cross it. When to take people on. When to take people on.
Yeah.
He was made aware. Because you know what Ronaldo's used to be about? People
big up Sicario. That's what I'm trying to say to you. That's when it was his prime under Van Gaal. And maybe you would say,
Yeah, because who? Okay.
Yeah, Van Gaal.
Let me tell you. Okay, Sicario. Big up. I don't know why you called yourself that movie, by the way. That movie is quite racist. The second one was really racist, bro. But I don't know why you want to call yourself that. But anyway, I'll say this, right? Why? What was the difference between when he was with Van Gaal? Yeah. Has Manchester United had an out-and-out coach since Van Gaal?
No.
I rest my case.
But has it damage been enough done?
I think damage can still be saved. It depends how determined he is. I think it depends how determined he is.
A dog
listen to me. I think.
You can't
listen.
Teach old
I have seen players improve. People talk about Richard Dunn. Richard Dunn was one of the worst defenders. I'm telling you, I'm trying to explain Richard Dunn. No, Richard Dunn was horrendous. Listen, Richard Dunn. Richard Dunn could have been a first division defender. He played in the Premier League for a long, long time because he was improved. He improved himself as well. If you want to go on YouTube, and listen to him. You know what I do? You know what? Listen to me. I'm that kind of a football nerd.
No, I know Richard Dunn, mate.
Listen.
Goals in the Premier League.
I know that. Listen.
Richard bloody Dunn.
No, I know that. But I'm talking about if you looked at his growth, like there were times where he was horrendous, and there was times where he improved. Now, I know you're not racist, bro. I'm not saying you are. I'm talking about Sicario, the film is, bro. Yeah, you just like the first one. The second one, did you see what they were trying to run in the second one, bro? Second one was mad. How
no,
racist.
I'm sorry, Nordin.
Listen, Hollywood agenda, Hollywood racist agenda with Hollywood.
Don't
American agenda.
Probably
Listen,
you got a fair shot.
I'm telling you now, there was 3 or 4 years towards the end of his career nearly, where Richard Dunn was an absolute warrior for their team, right? Point I'm making is that players, even later in age, can be improved if they come with the right coaching. If they come under the right coaching, like I remember, Welbeck at certain time.
Raheem Sterling, when did he improve?
Not when he Guardiola. With Guardiola.
He was
at Liverpool. He was improving a bit, but you can tell. But with Guardiola, he transformed.
Well, there you go, from 21 to 24. This is the era. This is the period where you improve.
To me, you know what? To me, it's never too late, right? At the end, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's never too late for players to improve. But like Maguire, for me, it's too late for him. It's too late for him because the football Man United want to play, it doesn't suit that system. Halfway line, he's never going to get better. He's not going to get pace. He's never going to get agility. He's never going to. But I understand. So people can have the point of view. I have my point of view. You can have your point of view, right? So people have said Rashford's been trashed for last year. His numbers don't say that. No, I know numbers don't tell everything. Numbers don't say anything.
I, for me, look at football.
What you see with your own eyes?
I watch it with my own eyes. We've been on them golden seats, you know what I mean? They've been clear and obvious, you know. Rashford has lost that explosiveness. He's lost that yard of pace, I think.
Well, when he was playing, when he was injured.
When he played when he was injured again. Listen, I'm not trying to blame it all on Rashford, but the club have stagnated his growth. We now have a situation we don't have Greenwood anymore. He's playing on the right-hand side to kind of almost...
That's impressed.
Saeed is like a baby with his mouth open.
Destroyed.
Baby. Okay.
All right, man. All right. Nah. Have you got a dummy for him? There you go. Get that dummy. There you go. Somebody made a comment. I just want to go back to it. Somebody made a comment. Yeah, what are you saying?
Raval Morrison. That's a good point as well.
What saying? Yeah.
Analysis topics at United. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, just say big up. Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Subscribe. Yeah. All right. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Big up.
Maurice. Oh, check this. A bit of news from Samuel Lucas, your best friend. You know what I mean? You've had a touch with him. You know, if you see him on the street, honestly, if we what.
You better. I not better be with you when I see that dickhead.
Because you know what, we will see them one time. You know, somewhere.
I'll tell him straight up. Call him. Players of African descent, exotic.
Oh my God, mate!
We're not a fruit, mate.
You know what it is, though?
We're not a fruit, mate.
You know these journalists and these so-called.
We're not a fruit. Yeah. We're not a destination,
Why
mate.
Why did they just say you black effing? Why did they just say it? Because in the day,
and then he removes it.
And then, of course, well, he removes it, but he said a lot of things. He goes, Maurizio Pochettino is still in touch with Luke Shaw. Pochettino's body of work in the Premier League has impressed several Man United players. Samuel Lucas.
Shut your mouth, mate. You know
what I mean? On a budget.
Absolutely.
He maybe has favourite players, something that United players like. They don't want a Ten Hag coming in and telling them, Nuruddin, you're not playing. Nuruddin, you're not good enough. Nuruddin, you need to train more. You need to work hard more. No, they're not even liking Ralph Rangnick's tactics.
No, mate.
You know what I mean? Thoughts on the Somali coach looks drunk. What's going on? Is he a
United fan? Is he a United fan? You've got me, people in disguise. You've got me. That's me, people.
Oh my God, man. Man United never learn. Man United would never learn, man.
No, that's the question. Big up to all the Muslims out there, man. Stay away from the
sharab, no drinking.
Listen, you know the sharab only adds to your problems.
Yeah.
But other people, I understand why you drink. If you're not a Muslim, I understand why you smash it up.
Listen, Michael B, are you an Arsenal fan, mate? You're in the mud as well, man. Please. Don't, you know what I mean? They're trying to leave the party early, man. You're in the mud with us, man. Every club, Arsenal, Tottenham, United, we're all the same, mate. We're all the same. Man.
Nah, mate.
We're all the same.
I don't think so. I think they might be fixing up looking sharp, mate.
Believe it or not, when Pogba play... Oh, you.
No, get
away from me, you. They're going to clip me up, mate. They're going to clip me up.
You know what? I'm not lying to you. I went on there. I showed him the video, innit? I showed him the video yesterday. Yeah. I was like, boys, if anybody ever even does that to you, just know that I'm happy to go in the pen, right? Yeah. There's enough books to read. Yeah. If anybody does that to you two, they're getting at. There's enough books.
You're reading the books. You know what I mean? Not that book.
So he's destroying my library, yo. It's not just
that book, not that book. You can't cancel that yet.
You know me. Oh, I don't do small, polite books.
These books. These books. What are you reading, Lord? What are you reading? I can't show you for the camera. Arsenal fixing upside inject.
Oh God.
The Amazon just.
Oh God. Oh man, I try.
Arsenal fixing up, you know.
Fixing up.
Oh, give me some of what you got, man.
The banter.
Please give me some of what you've got.
What? Have you got a stronger vodka than me?
He's got a Russian vodka.
Oh, what are you smoking? Have a look at that, mate. You need to change dealers, mate. Change the dealers, lad. Change the dealer. Change the dealer, mate. Change the dealer.
He's got many.
Why are you smoking? Oh God. Oh.
Give me some of what you got.
Stay away, mate. Stay away,
Oh my
man.
God,
Change the dealer. Don't buy the vodka from the local, mate.
Don't go to Sing Bros.
He's mixing them with something else. He's telling me that homemade stuff. Oh God.
Oh my God. Arsenal back, you know. Oh my God, man. I'm sorry, man. It's not good to laugh like this, man.
That's why he said he's chewing gum, he said. That's
He's on them clever roadhouses.
Yeah, he's on your clever road.
He's tweeting for them boss side houses, man.
I ain't stopping my head. I'm too fast. My head's this much. Can we just calm down? See what I mean, people? People get mad in the comment. I told you doing live.
Oh my
God. It's
God.
not good for your health.
I can't believe he said that, man.
That's what he said. Look what he's saying here. Yo.
My God.
Yo, somebody's messed with your jazz,
I'm
mate.
crying, man. I'm crying, people.
Yeah. Stay away from the chat as well, man.
Oh my God.
Stay away, people.
Yo, listen, man. We have to laugh, man. If you don't laugh, you cry, man.
Trust me. This is what Man United do to you. We always say.
Oh man, God. He's in Red Sea Cafe.
Yeah, mate.
Oh my God. Southampton Norridin. Big game, man. 12:30 kickoff. Early kickoff. I don't like early kickoff.
You're coming back here, pal.
Yeah. I'm coming in.
Don't give me any like.
No.
Make sure you have your stuff here. Drop them off here in the morning.
Yeah, I will do.
And then we'll come back here.
Yeah. I'm doing that. You hear this first.
Drop it off the stuff.
You got
here.
my
Drop it off
thingy.
here. We're coming back here, man.
Yeah. Chad Army. Yeah, man. Chad Army. But people, we got Southampton tomorrow, man. I'm not sure, man. I'm really not sure. Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Southampton. They're going to be full of energy. I don't like early kickoffs. Leslie's moaning. You know what I mean? Everyone's moaning.
It's just wake up, innit?
It's like wake up. Yeah, of course. You know,
you want to see the other day, and then you go into the stadium
straight away. Everyone's miserable.
So you have to get there by 11. You have to get there by 11.
11. You know what I mean? It's you know, with all this scanning as well, all this stuff. You know what I mean? People coming in and then they think queuing up early. It's just. Oh, and by the way, man, Northeastern quadrant. I was on there the other day. The worst seats possible, man.
What happened? What game was you on your game?
The FA Cup game, the Middlesbrough.
All right.
I was in the corner, Northeast quadrant corner. I was like that, Norridin.
Look at that.
I felt like I had some sort of lick problems, man. I'm telling you, man.
Who did they give your seats to then? Oh, yeah, the away fans.
Yeah, you know what, man? Middlesbrough fans. Wow, man. The atmosphere for me.
10,000, 9,000 of them. Kids, grandma, everybody was.
Everybody was. And you know what they did as well?
Big on,
Middlesbrough fans, you cheeky sodders, yeah? Some of them sat in the home end, and then when the result went in, if you watch the match, what do you call reaction? Literally, I panned it round, and they were celebrating with them. So they ran to celebrate with the other fans. Fair play, man. You know what I mean? Brilliant set fan. But I just want to know, Middlesbrough fans, where are you at the home games? Because I've been watching the home games, and it's empty.
It's like fire alarm.
You know what, man? Why do them clubs do that though?
It's a fire alarm day every day, innit?
Birmingham do it. All these clubs do it.
It's fire alarm every day, innit?
Yeah, fire alarm every day. You know what I mean? It's like, oh my.
Like the only reason why we found that out because of the Emtihad, innit?
Yeah, of course.
It's like it should be called Firearm Emtihad, mate.
Yeah.
Fire test daily. That's what it should be called. Fire test daily, mate.
Oh yeah. By the way, did you see the thingy? By the way, the United news about the season tickets. Apparently, if you don't go to at least 19 games or something like, or I think it's even less than that. If you don't go to a percentage of the games, your season tickets going to get revoked for the following season. So what they're trying to do?
Get fans there.
Get fans in there. Get everybody in there. Make sure you don't take the day off. Make sure you don't. You know, they want you in there, and you have to.
What about if you give your ticket to somebody?
Yeah, I think they'll allow that. But you know what they're trying to do in it.
Say if you're ill. What about people who are ill and sometimes can't come to the games?
Well, there you go. Sod yourself in it.
That's Man United, mate.
Man United about that's what they do, man. You know what I mean? But let me see some of your comments before we wrap up. Lads, you need to organize a banner. Listen, I wish I could get banners in, man, but I think for me it would be better if the Stretford End Red Army, if they had that banner there, because they're allowed the banners in.
Listen, you would be able to get a small one in, just put it underneath your coat.
Okay.
Underneath your coat, but like for me,
the camera don't come to these stands.
Listen, for me, I don't want to jeopardize the ticket that I've been given. Somebody, you know what I mean. So I don't want to jeopardize. But next time when I get tickets by myself,
like a friendly, maybe.
Yeah. When I get a ticket by myself,
next time,
I'm gonna bring a banner in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring a banner in.
Yeah. And anyone who lives in Manchester.
Anybody who's a good artist can draw an elephant. I'm gonna put United fans ignoring the elephant in the room, mate.
Yeah.
Elephant in the room. Glazers out, mate. Glazers out. And if I ever see Schmeichel as well, I'll tell it to his face. What a muppet he is, mate. And if you don't believe me, just type in Schmeichel racially abusing Ian Wright. It'll come up. Just type it into Google and you'll see it.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you don't believe me. But yeah, people, that's what we are.
What can fans outside Manchester, England do? For me, MUTV, don't subscribe.
Just you know what? Just get it trending. Glazers out, bankers out.
Yeah. Don't obviously buy anything from the mega store. Don't like I said to you, subscribe to MUTV and just keep your voices heard, man. Like I said to you, we have the calling shows weekly. Get your voices in there, and you know what? Somehow it might go viral, and it might, they might see the club.
That's what we need,
because that's all we can do.
At the end of the day, for me, Man United football match going days, away fans and home fans can do banners, and you can also do walkouts at home. You can do walkouts.
All them security guys, they all know me now, man. Every time they see me, they're like, because they know in it that I came to that last protest, and that policeman when he came up to me, goes,
"Are you the leader? What did I tell you?"
Yeah,
what did I tell you?
He called me like an hour before, said, "Make sure they're gonna."
I told him before, but I was like, "Let me just double check with something."
Yeah. That's the
do
first
not
thing.
ever say.
Yeah, but people, by the way, tell the people as well.
Listen, if you have ever organized a protest, never. If this is a spontaneous protest, never say you've organized it.
Yeah.
If you do anything happens in that protest, you're responsible.
Yeah.
So anybody gets injured, anybody gets hurt.
And by the way, I didn't organize the protest.
No, I know you didn't, but I'm saying to you, people come up to you.
Yeah.
Like, because I've been protesting for a long time. So you're like, I've just turned up.
Yeah, it's true though.
I've just turned up. And that's what he did, to be fair. But
I just turned up. I came late as well.
Even if you organized it.
The policeman straight away came up to me.
Rule of 101, if you never admit to do you organize the protest.
Because the policeman straight away came up to me and he went, "Are you the one organising it?" I said, "How you mean, mate? How you mean?" "No, I'm just coming here."
Yeah.
And they wanted to criminalise me on the spot, and then had me over 5 because there was kids there, and the kids were looking to break into the stadium, and I said, "We're not doing that because we're here to kind of focus on the stadium." And you know what the police did after? They went around to houses to arrest the people because the United fans. United paid them. You know what I mean? But anyway, we're gonna wrap up the podcast here.
Show La Facey. Show him some love, man. He's trying to holler at you. Love, brother. This one here.
Ice Freezy. Yeah. Ramadan in Old Trafford, Saeed. What's happening? Yeah, man. We're here, man. We're here. We're gonna be there. Obviously, if it's the right kickoff, we'll go. Top breads. Yeah, exactly. Like I said to you, man, they're still now to this day saying that I caused an Ollie out protest. When Lord, what did I say to you?
No,
it was a Glazer out protest. And that kid, that kid, by the way, I don't know what his name is, MUFC Ben, yeah? That day, I messaged him. I said to him,
"Yeah, and you were here. We were here. We were doing a podcast.
Here.
Yeah,
I messaged the kid that organized the protest. I said to him,
it's the thing that went viral. It's the thing that went viral.
And there you go. And maybe I shouldn't have retweeted it because I didn't see the little imprint of Ollie out. I didn't see it. And then when I seen it, the damage had been done.
Exactly. But mark my words, people. I don't know what I'm doing. Mark my words, yeah?
Yeah.
Pochettino, we're not going to win a trophy. He's not asked. Pochettino got found out. There's only one horse race in France, and it's been found out.
Yeah.
It's been found out, but it's going to come to Man United.
Man United made a decision before the end of the season, have the man play soon as plays after, so he can play a part of the new signs and contract. Here we go. The whole story is about to be done now. You know what I mean? Big Six, take your medicine. Listen, it is what it is, people. But we're going to wrap up here, man. Please smash a like on the video, people. I heard we only got like 300 likes, man.
Are you kidding me? That's a
come on,
failure,
man.
mate. You don't get more laughs and jokes than any place,
Listen,
mate.
man, you know, just
You
if
don't
you
get
want to
it.
rewind that story.
And you know what? We don't plan anything. It just comes up because we interact with you guys.
We interact with you guys, man. And just make sure you get Nuruddin to 5K, man, people. You know what I mean? Get Nuruddin. The link is in the title.
And those of you who follow us on Twitter, come on. If you want to debate somebody, if you and your friend, I'm gonna start in a new show called The Debaters, yeah?
Yeah.
So if you want to come on, debate whatever team,
Yeah.
you can debate your own player you want to debate. You can debate whoever you want. So come on
Absolutely.
there. Come on there.
Subscribe to my channel, literally nearly at 45K. Then
Come
it's
on,
the road
people.
to 50K. And then after that, I'm going to give a good prize out. I'm going to give a little giveaway, you know what I mean, and whatnot.
Big up, man.
So, yeah, people, the cats are here. They're safe.
Listen, I'm telling you, if you get to 5,000, we're having a party, mate.
We're having a party.
We're having a party here, mate. A party here, mate.
Here.
We're having a party
Live
here.
people.
Kittens dancing and everything, mate.
Kittens dancing, everything. You know what I mean? And our RSPC are not taking them, by the way, because they're going to be safe and well. So, people, like the video, subscribe.
I'm so happy that the RSP took it away. That was my first thing.
Absolutely.
He doesn't deserve to have pets, man.
Absolutely. Please, guys, on your way out, hit the like button, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Take care.
Blazers out, bankers out.
Bankers out. Take